Hey guys, and welcome to episode 62 of Football Manager 2015 with Southampton. Join you back, it's the 5th of November 2023, and we're back for the live commentary as promised against Liverpool. And we're going to look over the results in this month, in October, which have been on the whole more positive than September, which of course was difficult fixtures, and we didn't really play very well, and ended up conceding a few goals, losing games that we probably shouldn't have, and it kind of all culminated to the 3-1 defeat to Chelsea in the last live commentary. But since then, we've gone back on the up a little bit more, and we have kind of the results to show for it this time round, although that last one isn't very good. I'll show you it later. But we started off with the 2-2 draw at home to Nottingham Forest, and I was actually a bit disappointed in this one because we were 2-0 up in this one. Our Manicus swung it over. Emre Can with the header, with the point-blank header, gave us the lead after 12 minutes. And it was an ideal start considering kind of the poor run of form we were in, and to turn it around, well, to get that early goal so early was pleasing. But and then we made it 2-0. Like, this is going to end up coming to us. And this is a nifty enough move in the end. A few one-touch passes in there. At this stage, you didn't really know which way the highlight was going. But Zuccolini managed to clear it up. Sinclair out to Brian Rebeo, who kind of took his time, surging wide. Finds Tider in Emre Can. Sinclair, 2-0. Lovely finish. Lovely little ball through from Emre Can, who really is expressing why he's one of the best players in this month. He's been very good. Sinclair with a good finish as well. But then we slipped up, and I thought at this stage, like especially when we had a free kick there, that it was going to be possibly a chance to make it 3-0. This one disappointed me because it ends up getting to Assombalonga, and we 4 or 5 people go after him, and yet none of them are able to take the ball off him, and yet he still finds Holberg. And he finds Abita, and it was a bit of a pile driver from Abita. No stopping that for Fraser Forster. And it was 2-1. So, but then, another kind of scrappy enough goal. Headed out, Patterson, Holberg, Assombalonga, completely unmarked, on the penalty spot, and nobody is near him. And you can't give Assombalonga that sort of power. There's no way he was offside either, so I don't know why they were complaining. But I felt it was 2 points dropped rather than 1 point gained, although at the end of the day at least it was 1 point rather than 0 points. Then we travelled to Swansea, to Liberty Stadium, and we managed to pick up our first win in the league since opening day, which is actually quite a while away. So it kind of relieved some pressure off my shoulders as we won 3-2. Again, we tried our best to screw it up. Now, what we did in this one was we reverted back to this formation with the one attacking midfielder behind the one striker rather than 2 strikers up front, because Harrison Reed was knocking on the door asking me, politely, to be fair to him, but politely asking me for more first team football. And when he'd actually played in a few of the cup games, he'd looked promising, so I decided to give him a go. And the call was eventually justified, which I felt was great, as we went 3-0 up in this one. After just 21 minutes. Emre Can again scoring, this time from a free kick. It was slightly deflected, which I think really took it away from the keeper, but nonetheless, it went down as Chan's goal, and it was a 20-yard free kick to his name after just 2 minutes. And that was an ideal start, but I was still wary of the fact of what happened to Nottingham Forest. And I felt here that they were going to go, but we managed to get the ball out. Freeman does really well there, and Reed slips it to Sinclair, who finds Zuccolini, back inside to Sinclair, who gets a little reverse ball. Reed takes it round his man, and then a wonderful finish, 1-on-1. Something that definitely Brian Rebeo hasn't been taking. Those sort of opportunities where you do the hard part, you get the 1-on-1 chance, and then you don't slot it away. This one was probably, well, I suppose the free kick was pretty impressive, but this was an excellent bit of play, because Reed puts it through to Sinclair, but he's still a long way to go. And he kind of draws the defender in and then just takes it onto his left foot and curls it into the corner. A fine strike by Jerome Sinclair, who, as I say, has been impressive as of late and has really kind of shown his stripes. But we did concede a penalty. It was one of those ones where it was just a clump in the box, and I think Dario Escobar was a judge to have made a foul, and Sigurdsson made it 3-1 from the spot. And then this one. What sort of a piss take are we trying to play? I am not sure. But it was a bit of pinball in the box there. We had, I think, 3 or 4 chances to clear. We didn't do it at any stage, but we managed to hold on after that. Although I do stress hold on, because I was really getting nervous because it was down to 3-2. Of course, what happened to Forest, I thought it was only a matter of time before they make it 3-3, but we managed to just about hold on to the points, which gave us a real spring in our step as we played at home to Manchester City 2-0, played at home to Manchester City, and we won 2-0. It was a superb and completely unexpected result still. Like, even though we'd gone unbeaten in 2, I still wasn't expecting anything from this game, but Harrison Reed cracked out a brace in this one, showing kind of how good form he's been in. The first one was a bit sloppy. Sinclair with a long-range free kick which hit the bar. Reed was first to pounce on the rebound. Sometimes those seem to be offside, sometimes they're onside. Luckily for us, this time it was onside, and he managed to grab a sneaky goal there to give us a 1-0 advantage after 50 minutes. And it's 75 minutes now, and I was really thinking that Manchester City were about to put on the big gun, our Menicus though, into Harrison Reed, and it was 2-0. And we kind of stopped their charge before they even made the charge. That was what I was trying to say, that they were about to start charging at us. But they never really did. Like, they produced 3 clear-cut chances, but only 1 shot on target in 13, which really kind of showed, I think, why they didn't win. We were much more clinical. 5 shots on target from our 11, and of course 2 of them ended up in the back of the net. So that was kind of all happy days, and I really thought that this spring in our step in the league would mean that we would comfortably win at home to Fulham in the Capital One Cup 4th round. Fulham's still a championship club. I'm not sure. Yeah, they got into the Premier League briefly for 1 season and then went straight back down. Apart from that, they've been camped in the championship throughout this whole save. And we lost 4-3 to them. Desperate result, really. Considering, again, we were 2-0 up. Now, it was a bonkers game, as you can see. 7 goals. I think it was 10 bookings. It was just bonkers. But we took the lead. Urbanek corner. Manfred Gutze getting his first goal for the club with the near post flick in. So that was good. 19 minutes in. Even though it was slightly rotated, I still thought it was a strong enough team going into this game when we took the 1-0 lead. And then Timmy Freeman played it to Urbanek. Inside to Rabea. Armenicus with the power gets Rudd to parry, and it's straight to Jerome Sinclair, who's again there picking up the pieces to put the ball in the back of the net and make it 2-0. And at this stage I'm thinking, great. Well, 57th minute, we start to get sloppy. And it's Nitcham who finds Rodwell, Denon and Lewis in acres of space, and then just slots it home. So I'm thinking that's a warning sign, 2-1. But then, 2 minutes later, and I do mean 2 minutes later, it's going to come up 59. Yeah, here we go. Lamage into Beck, inside. Manfred Gutze half gets it away. Tim Freeman doesn't get after it. Nobody's near him. Denon Lewis, it's 2 apiece. It ended up, I think that it was Manfred Gutze who was playing him onside. He was just onside, I think, even though it didn't look great. We then conceded a penalty, which I think Tim Freeman conceded, and Jasper Jensen made it 3-2 to Fulham. And I was thinking, oh, sweet Jesus, like, what has happened here? And complete capitulation from our team. But then we kind of put it on overload. We did kind of standard go for it tactics, really. Take more risks, all of those standard in need of a goal instructions. But we managed to get a goal back to make it 3-3 and force it to extra time. Jed Steer with the long ball didn't find anybody, and at this stage I was thinking, God, this one's just destined for them to make it 4-2. Now in the end it was destined for them to still win the game, as I expected, but we did manage to kind of get another brief glimpse of hope. Emre Can wins this and finds Tide into Cham, who finds Rebeo, who does really well here. He kind of brings it wide with him from an inside position and whips a delightful ball in, and Jerome Sinclair with kind of a flick-on header made it 3 apiece after 79 minutes, which did take it to extra time. And this was the real kicker, because we had extra time, which kind of took a lot of fitness out of us, and yet we still ended up losing the game. Bakov and Olsen, and it's going to end up being the bloody Harry Kane who wins it for them. Rodwell into Nitcham, and it just gets through to Beck, who gets it through to Kane far too easily there. Manfred Guts again left, really not doing anything. He's got to be better than that, but yet he's not. And he's really, even though he scored a goal, he only got a 7.1 rating. Usually when a defender scores a goal, they'll come out with a 7.5 or something at least. It shows you how many mistakes he made. And I'm really actually regretting signing him this time, because I'm giving him games and he's not performing in them whatsoever. Which is disappointing, but I might have to let go at some stage. As you can see, we had 6 yellow cards, they had 4, I think, yeah. 7 goals in the game. A mad game, but one that we didn't come out on top, which means we were out of the Cap1 Cup at the 4th round, which, if you guys know me well, is a bit of a pain in the arse for me, because I'm still searching for my bloody first trophy, and I feel that the Cap1 Cup or FA Cup is the way it's going to come at the moment. The Southampton aren't going to go and win the league at the moment. Anyway, if we have just a quick look at player statistics since the last episode, Sinclair is now on 6 goals from 7, so he's really impressing. Emre Can and Harrison Reed both have 3 apiece. Reed's got 4 assists, Sinclair and Armenicus and Urbanek have all got 3. And average rating, Sinclair, Harrison Reed, Craig Dawson, Armenicus and Emre Can, the top 5. Tim Freeman also up there, which is good to see. We'll get into today's game. Firstly, I'll show you the league table. We sit in 11th, but in a much more kind of solid position at the moment. Still only 3 points off relegation, but only 3 or 4 points off Europa League spots. So if we beat Liverpool today, which I doubt we will, but if we do, we could really close the gap there. QPR are up there alongside Aston Villa. They've become... Well, Aston Villa was partially down to me. QPR got more money than they already had, and are actually just overperforming. But they finished 16th last year. They had a few good seasons a few years ago, but they are overperforming. Chelsea, of course, still up there as per usual. The team we've gone for today is 4-string goal. Back 3 of Wisdom, Escobar, and Papadopoulos. Somebody's out. Yeah, what's his name? Tozu. Yeah, Fosu Menza is just coming back, actually. He's on the bench today from a 2-month injury that he sustained from a double hernia in training, which was disappointing. But he's going to be back soon enough, which is good. He'll probably come in for Papadopoulos, something like that, or Wisdom. Zuccolini is the anchor man today because Jorgensen is injured. That's who I remember was injured. He's out for another 2 weeks or so, which is a bit of a loss to us. And Tim Freeman is just being given a rest today, and I don't think he's going to even make the matchday squad. Is that correct? Yeah, he's just going to take a rest. Armenicus on the left, Lingard on the right, Reed and Chan in the middle, Raveo playing behind Sinclair. Also, Max Dunn is just recovering from an injury himself. He had his 2-week injury and then was back to full fitness, and then got injured for 3 weeks playing for England, which was annoying. So Rabeo's playing behind the striker now as a shadow striker. From what I can see, he's been a bit better in that position than he was in just up front as a poacher or something like that. But we're going to try and get something out of this game. I feel it's a game where there's at least a point up for grabs for us if we want it. But we're going to have to play well to get it. And it's Zuccolini now who starts us off. We're kicking from right to left here. Anyway, first 10 minutes goes by. Pretty non-eventless. Mignolet now. Big lump forward. Escobar, good header. Jesse Lingard, come on. Run after him. Come on, Lingard. Taking it wide with him. Good ball inside to Rabeo. Into Reed. Sinclair. Oh, that would have been beautiful. That's an extremely good save from Simon Mignolet. Jerome Sinclair with the chance. Based on his current form, I would have expected him actually to take that one. I'm a little disappointed he hasn't, because there's another great bit of play there. Rabeo slotting it through to Harrison. Reed, who's there again, kind of can't keep himself out of the action, because he's on the whole been playing in that shadow striker role, and Rabeo hasn't been playing, because I feel Reed gives you something going forward, and Rabeo isn't finding it at the moment. If I'm to compare him to anybody, wait for Origi one now. Origi who's turned into a bit of a god on this save. Really, his season on loan of Villa, because that seems a long time ago, but that really seemed to ignite him as a player. And ever since he's gone back to Liverpool, he seems to be a much better player. Navarro, who's I think a really good player. I think I checked Navarro's attributes before this game and he was superb. And Origi just slots it away, no bother. And they take a 1-0 lead, which is probably deserved based on the match stats. We haven't really gotten into this game, despite having that clear-cut chance, which we missed. Here's Brian Rabeo. Go on, son. Oh, hits the crossbar. Realistically, though, I know we've had a few of those recently. Why are they shooting? Even though they're hitting the crossbar, they're not going to score from 35 yards out. The only way we're going to score from one of them is like Reed's goal against City, where it comes down off the crossbar on the rebound. So it feels a little bit stupid shooting from that far out. But I suppose if it comes off even once this year, it'll be kind of well worth us persisting with it. But as I said just before half-time, we're really not in this game. Despite having a few highlights to ourselves, we seem to be just kind of behind the tempo. And it wouldn't surprise me if it goes 2-0 down. Coutinho, Henderson, somebody's going to score. Oh, Forster, just about gets it. Don't know who ended up having that chance. It was Henderson, I think. He was the last guy I saw with the ball. But it ended up falling into Forster's hands. It might have been Widmer. But anyway, it's not looking too rosy at the moment for us. And with 63 minutes gone, we've only had 4 shots in this game. We do have a few Liverpool players here. Emre Can, Andre Wisdom. I've just realised that. We're going to bring on Urbanek for Armenicus. Max Dunn for Sinclair, who really hasn't turned up today. Of course, the first game I show. The guy has scored 6 goals and 3 assists within his 7 games. And yet the one live commentary I show, he plays out a 6.3 and misses an easy clear-cut chance. It pretty much sums up my luck. Sterling, nah, come on. Close him down. Zuccolini, good play. Come on, Max. This is his first game back from that injury. Urbanek. He's lucky to keep the ball there and find Wisdom. Inside to Reed. Go on, Reed. Win that second ball. Emre Can does well. Done. No. Poor ball. Such a hospital pass. And Brian Rabeo was literally only 5 yards to his right. And yet he couldn't lay just a straightforward pass to him. And this could end up in a goal. Origi. Oh, should have been a goal. Just gone wide. And it spares Max Dunn's blushes, I suppose. But nobody's going up for it. Come on. Origi, it's going to be 2. Wisdom, good tackle. Of course, the rebound falls to them. Oh, come on. I want to see how many defensive mistakes we've made just in that single highlight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mistakes in that one little sequence of play. Forster doesn't go near it despite it being on inside his 6-yard box. That defender, whoever it is, and I don't think it was Andre Wisdom. Not sure though. Here's Max Dunn. Come on. Get straight back into this game. And I'll forgive them. Emre Can! No! Oh, it's a good chance. I don't think that's our clear-cut chance though. I think that was only down as a half chance. So I think there's still time here for Origi to make it 3-zip. Oh, and he hits the crossbar. We're just being outplayed, though. We really are. We're being outplayed. Wisdom. Back to Forster. He lumps it long. Urbanek. Good header. Max Dunn. Come on, do something, Maxi. Bronner Bale. Get it out to Lingard. Yeah, and go at him. Go at him. Swing one. Swing one. Rebeo! Yes! Come on! Brian Rebeo. First league goal of the year. His only his second of the season, and we're back in this game almost immediately. And we have to strike now. If we were going to do something in this game, we had to strike. Lingard, a good ball in. Rebeo on the half volley, and that's a clinical finish. That's what I want to see from Rebeo. That's what we've been starved in this first 2.5 months or so of this season. Of course they're going to score now, aren't they? Coutinho! Good save by Fraser Forster. It really should have been a goal. It's a team effort overall. And still 2-1. We're just about hanging on. Oh, Urbanek just about gets that out. I thought that was going to be one of those front post ones. Still could be. They've still got another corner here. Sterling. Oh, God. This time I thought Urbanek was going to head it into his own goal. But Forster claims. 10 minutes to go. We're just going to issue a team talk. Tell them push forward a little bit more. And let's just change the instructions slightly. Take more risks. Push higher up. Much higher tempo. Shoot on sight. Suppose we might as well just throw it in. As I said, like this is very similar to the Chelsea game. Max Dunn, chance, Maxi, come on. Oh, we won't get a better chance than that, I doubt. Emre Can, Zuccolini, yes, Bruno Zuccolini. Okay, firstly, before we marvel in that goal, let's go back to lower tempo. No, still higher tempo. Back to work ball into box. Okay. Bruno, I thought the chance had gone because Max Dunn had missed his opportunity. But for once we score from the resulting corner and we've turned it back to be level at home to Liverpool here. Papadopoulos, great header. Chan just nods it down. And Zuccolini with a pile driver. The guy on the line was nowhere near it. Oh, fuck off. Come on, Lingard. Chan. Zuccolini, good tackle. Reed, don't lose it. It's quite compact. Rebeo. Maxi Dunn. Maxi. Oh, fuck off, Max. Like, what the hell is that? Oh, I'm not. I've no clue. Oh, no. Fuck off. Divock fucking Origi. Oh, God, this is frustrating. When it's out to get you, it really is out to get you, this game. Corner in from Sterling. Origi with the... Not, it's a good header, I suppose, but... Just such a kick in the teeth. We've worked so hard in this game. Urbanek. Oh, fuck's sake. We get a corner with a minute to go and you land it straight in Mignolet's hands. And, oh no, Origi's in. It's going to be 4-2. God, this time he doesn't, but it's too little too late now. Again, I suppose based on the match statistics you're thinking, well, Liverpool did deserve to win, but it's just the manner in it. Again, we work so hard, we're 2-0 down, we get it back to 2 apiece, and then it lands a fucking goal from a corner on you in the 88th minute. Like, that is some high quality FM bullshit there for you. Oh. So frustrating though. It really is. It means we're going to slip further away from those those Europa League spots. Even though I really don't think with this team we'll come near it this year. I think this team still needs a lot of remodelling. 10 points, they're on 17 now, but they're still in 6th. So we're a while away already. We need to just pick up a little bit of form, man. I do get, like, we're still in a tricky run of fixtures. Like, this is much more like it. You know, Norwich, Middlesbrough. Oh, no. What happened there? What is happening? Sorry about that. Norwich, Middlesbrough, Wigan and Blackburn. Like, they're better fixtures for us. Newcastle at home. That'll be the next live commentary. I'll see you guys in a bit. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. I'll see you guys later.